head again. You had your heart set on me, but these feels, they come and go, and they come so easily. Tell me what it is about you that I can't forget, but you're breaking down my walls again, just to set me free. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you are, we always leave me?
Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel AML Films, and we out there, and today we got a special guest. Introduce yourself.
Alexa.
How old are you, Alexis?
I am 24 years old.
Where are you originally from?
Philadelphia, right down the street from here. So
Okay, so tell me a little bit about your childhood growing up.
I'm the oldest of three. I'm about 10 years older. I lived in an abusive household. My mom she worked her whole life, and then my dad was in and out of the drugs. So, you know, pretty abusive towards my mom, who worked and would accuse her of doing the things that he would do. So basically, you know, I had to protect my mother and then raise my two sisters 10 years later. So around 8 years old, you know, I started growing up fast and in a violent home where, you know, I just was trying to protect everybody. So I try to stay away from anything growing up. More, you know, you gotta watch what you get yourself into. So no, I don't, any kind of relationship wise, no, I will not go into a violent relationship, but everything around me is violent. Is violent. Like the places I'm at do seem to be, you know, I see the same things growing up as a child as I do now, you know. So.
And what is your drug of choice?
Heroin and crack cocaine.
How many bags of heroin do you use a day?
I could use up to 6 to 14 bags a day, maybe even 20. Yeah, a lot of dope. Prostitution, selling things like my prescription for my medicine to not get high. I sell that. You know, I make friends out here though. You make friends, good associates, good people you do meet out here during prostitution. Basically, you know, you just walk up and find someone, or they walk up to you, and there's money involved, money or drugs, either way. $200 on just a regular day. That's just a regular day. You know, I can go through 400 or 500 in a day with no problem. No problem.
So we gotta deal with Kensington sound effects. Okay, let's get back to it. So tell me, how were you introduced to drugs?
All my friends were doing drugs. This is just what it was. I did not do heroin until I was 19. I was a drinker at 13 years old. You know, my dad did, he did more like speed and coke. So there was no heroin in my family. Maybe my father's friends, you know, I was around a lot of his addict friends growing up, but I lost my boyfriend when I was 19 to heroin addiction down here under Lehigh. He overdosed. That's okay. He overdosed under there, and then around after that is when all my friends seemed left to do the drugs, and then I just started doing it. I just started snorting it. You know, you fall into that. When everybody around you's doing something, you start doing it. So around 19, I started doing that, yeah. The first time I did heroin, you know, you should maybe snort it. You know, my friend, he wanted to get coke, and we're like, all right, and I had a job at this time, so I was providing. And he comes back with dope, and he's like, oh, I got dope. So, you know, he ends up shooting me up. I'm like, all right, you know what, I'll do it. I was on drugs, I wasn't on like hardcore. I wasn't on hardcore drugs at the time, but I slowly got into it. Basically, I shot up and it was scary. I'm lucky I did not die. I'm lucky I didn't overdose. Throwing up. Everything was like in the movie Basketball Diaries. That first time he got high and was running through the field, same experience. I'm just blessed that overall the overdoses I did have afterwards, that I have not left this earth and this world. And you know, God does have more planned, but you know, it takes people, it does. And I'm telling you, one time is the only time you need.
So with a drug like fentanyl, are you concerned with what you're putting in your body?
Yes, I am. You know, when you start doing it, like at the time I started, it was about 5 years ago, you know, whatever. They just left the heroin, they just left the dark dope. So dark dope is real heroin, tar, heroin, I'm not exactly sure. So when I started doing that, I would wake up in the hospital and it was like Grand Theft Auto. So yeah, I was killing myself on accident. God would bring me back every time. About 10 times I have overdosed, and now the withdrawal is so bad. I make enough money every day as much as someone who works a full-time job. Honestly, every day, just so I do not feel that whatever that poison is, that effect of not having it. So yes, it was very, very scary. My mom passed away in May. I moved out to Kansas. I left the whole area. That is the best way I've learned to recover, is leaving the whole area. I did cold turkey. I did not get on subs or anything, so that was an easier way to relapse. There was nothing to hold me. There was nothing to lean on to. You know, I wasn't doing recovery. I got a job. I got my own apartment. My mom got sick very fast, passed, and I left it all because I am a human too, and you know, I had to finish. I don't know how to grieve. I did not know how to grieve any other way and express myself until I learned to do it on drugs.
What's a day out here look like for you?
A day like here, oh God, okay. You wake up, go at, you know, usually sleeping on the side. Either you're running all night, and it's like 6 a.m. Everyone gets their samples. Wake up, sample. That puts you on for the day, you know. I'm gonna have my money because I'm a younger female. But other people, you know, that's what they're hustling for. Their sound works, everything. All this great. It is addictive. It's not. I'm not glorifying it. I'm not glamorizing it. It's just a very wild. So in the morning, you know, I'll be running back to the dealer every 10 minutes with $20. So I'll go make my $20. He'll be like, why don't you buy a bundle? I'm like, I don't have it all at once. So I'll go there, go sit on a step, get high, talk to random people. They'll come up to be like, what's good out right now? And I'm like, oh, this, that, the third. Then you'll have someone come up like, oh, you want to go hang out with me, make some money? Yeah, of course. So basically, it's all that, all day, all night. Get a water, you know, just basically just talking to strangers all day, and just trusting. You gotta trust yourself, and you gotta just hope for the best. And you really have to just, you know, I'm not afraid to be sick or anything like that out here, but that's a fear. That's a big fear. So you see a lot of people throwing up in terror, screaming, crying, and that's a fear when you're younger. Like, you see that and you're like, all right, I never want to be like that. So it's a wild day. It's a wild day out here, I'll tell you. Yeah.
What's the worst thing you have done to support your drug habit?
The worst thing I've done, I would say steal from the store, you know, just stuff like that. Maybe like steal from my family, like take birthday cards. I don't really steal. I'm not a stealer. So that's the worst thing. Now, sex would be on the same thing as that, but I'm not a robber. I'm not gonna like hurt you violently for no money. So I feel like it justifies what I do. So
So tell me, what have your addiction destroyed forever?
Oh, forever. Just a lot of relationships now. Relationships that I had that were gold, that were friendships. It just scared people, you know. Scares a lot of people. People who love an addict, they tend to become an addict in a different way, to where they don't let you leave the house. It's just opposite. It's like I'm the one being punished. It's like I'm a child. Like I have to do baby steps, and I'm a grown woman. But it's a pride thing to understand that you don't have to earn your way. You just have to learn some way through God, or some way to accept it. That is God helping you.
Okay, so let's get off topic a little bit, okay? What is your favorite color?
My favorite color is purple. I love purple. I'm not wearing it. Oh yeah, I'm wearing purple, so I got my favorite color on me.
Do you have a favorite candy?
Yeah, Mike and Ike's. Like my original Mike's and Ike's. So, Mike and Ike's is my favorite.
Do you have some favorite songs you like?
Yeah, you know what? On the top of my head, my God, On the Way on the OTW. I don't know why that's in my head, but I'm on the way. I don't know. It's not even famous right now, but that's in my head right now. I do though. I like Dej Loaf. I like Nicki Minaj. I like every song that's out right now. I know. So yeah.
Do you have some favorite foods?
Oh, favorite food, macaroni and cheese, pizza, oh, let me think, spaghetti. Yes, I do. I like to eat. Oh, and listen, ice cream is only $1 out here, so every day you get birthday cake mixed with Rocky Road. Weird, but good, very good. So, birthday cake is my favorite, #1. Just letting people know.
The audience would like to know, what is your zodiac sign?
I am a Sagittarius. That is my zodiac sign. I love the signs. I have it tattooed on the back of my neck. I don't know if you can see it, but December 1st is my birthday, so Sagittarius.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm December 1st.
No.
Swear to God, yo. I swear
That is destiny right there.
Hey guys, for the past few days I've been meeting up with a few Sagittarius, and she's the 3rd. I thought I was #1. But today I met another #1, so that's crazy. So she's December 1st, just like me, guys. What a coincidence, right? Okay, cool. So let's get back to it. Do you have a spiritual or religious belief?
I'm very spiritual. A higher power. You know, I believe in all one God. God is within you, and you know, as long as you learn your connection within yourself. And he's between what's inside you. So that's what got me through a lot of these last couple of years. I tried to go Christian, everything. I'm everyone. I'm spiritual. So yeah, that's my religion.
Where do you believe you'll go when you die?
I feel like you just keep going, like up, in a different dimension. I know that's kind of strange, but I feel as if like I plan out where I want to go, so I want to make my heaven on earth, and I'm going to make my heaven off of earth, and maybe another, hopefully a little better lifestyle. But, you know, I have a lot of faith for the future of even tomorrow, you know, so I feel like there's something out there. I graduated high school. I am now in welding school. Because of the COVID, I was supposed to start in March, so November I will be hopefully in school and graduating in March this year. So hopefully we'll hope for the COVID to open up schools or whatever. It's not doing what I'm doing, but yeah, I want to be a welder. So.
When you was a little girl, what do you want to become when you grow up?
I always wanted to be a nurse. I wanted to own a house down the street from my mom, and I didn't become a nurse, but I did own a house down the street from my mom, and then I wanted to go to Holy Family College and be a nurse like my mom. So that was something I wanted to do. But welder seems more beneficial to me.
When was the last time somebody told you that they love you?
The last time someone told me they love me, probably like a couple days ago, you know. And it was a good friend because they took an interest in my addiction and the person that I was. And, you know, they keep trying to give, I think that's why this is happening. They keep trying to give me light throughout the situation, and I'm very blessed to have that person in my life. It's just, you know, you gotta learn during this, you're either gonna get pushed or pulled away, and you gotta just learn to hold on to yourself, and that's it. But, you know, luckily I am loved out here, and I do love other people. So I do try to become the best me for the people who love me as well. So,
When you look at yourself in the mirror, what do you see?
when I see the color of my hair, I see myself. I do. I see, you know, my looks, but not in an egotistical way, in a way like I want people to see inside me. So I see what's inside. I do. I try to spread light out here too as well. Even though I suffer from addiction, I try to see the things that I seen as a child with my friends. When people are like, "Oh, you're funny" and all that, I do still see the person I am. So.
Do you have any kids?
Not right now. No, not yet.
So I see you're currently pregnant. How many months are you?
I am 5 months pregnant, and again, with the addiction, it's a basis of stopping your addiction with your child in your stomach, and that's a thing, like, you know, my baby's kicking right now. I live in a shelter. I do live in a place. I'm getting housing, and I'm just doing on my own thing. So, you know, I want to bring my baby into an addiction-free world. And, you know, the fear of being on Suboxone and putting my baby on another drug that I do, it blows my mind. But I have to keep, if I'm here picking on myself and like giving, you know, like, oh, I'm a sick person, then I'm hurting my child. So I have to always keep a positive outlook and express, you know, I am pregnant, you know, I'm not hiding it. It's just, I'm just trying to keep the good vibes with my child and all that other things, you know. So hopefully by next year, you know, we're here, we're out of this type of lifestyle, and we're healthy, and we're happy off of the drugs, you know. And whatever happens, you know, God got its way with my spiritual life, with my spiritual self, you know, something will be all right.
Do you stay in touch with your family?
After my mom passed away, no, I really don't. I don't have any real contact with my family. We live miles apart, so I'm from here, but they all left the area. So, you know, it's hard to leave your home. It's hard to leave where you're from.
If your mom and your family was watching this video, what message would you like to send to them?
That, you know, I love them and that they did a good job. Like, they didn't fail on anything. Just to keep worrying about themselves and keep loving themselves first. That's one thing I learned throughout this. You have to love yourself first and know, you know, that you have to be all right within for everything else to work out. So that's what I would say. Just, you know, that I love them and I'm okay and everything's all right.
If you had 3 wishes in this world, what would your 3 wishes be? Definitely to take away diabetes, because that's a big disease out here. Definitely to help lighten the situation with addiction out here, to show that these people out here are not bad people. They just got stuck in a way that became a life out here. It's a whole different life out here than what life is. It's just, and we're good people, you know, and that's another wish. And then the third wish is that the future generations don't have to go and live scared or fear. I just want them to have a beautiful future of love, a love-filled future. So that's my wishes. Okay, can you explain to me what the word art means to you? A-R-T, what does art mean to you?
Art means to me, it's colors, it's pictures, it's life, it's laughter, beauty, it's creativity, creation. That's what it means to me.
And what does happiness mean to you?
Happiness is my first tattoo. That's funny too. Happiness, it just is a feeling. You can't get to it, you gotta be it. It's just happiness. It's a good thing. It is.
If you had a message to send to the world, what would your message be?
My message is not to lose hope or faith in anyone. You know, don't give up on people. Don't give up on yourself, and love yourself first. Learn to love yourself. Learn to know who you are. Learn to know your independence. Learn to really connect within. Don't get caught up on other. Oh, he loves me or she don't love me. Am I beautiful or not? You're beautiful. You just have to figure it out. Like, so at the end of the day, self-love is a big thing that helps me. So yeah, that's my message.